Hey guys, YouTube 100 here. And yeah, I know it's been like a little over a week since I have made a video now. I haven't made any videos since I finished my reviews of the live action movies based on cartoons. Yeah, it's just that, like, basically for the last week I've been working a lot and I've been working like long hours. So yeah, I've just been like kind of busy. And like when I come home, like I've been getting home like late as of like for the last like few days. So yeah, I just really haven't really just been up to making videos. I'm tired when I get home. So yeah, so I've just been like a little busy with work for the last week or so. Yeah, but yeah, I'm back now. Yeah, and for this video, like yeah, as you can see, like I've got the camera kind of like positioned a little bit differently. Like I got a different background. Yeah, I decided to turn the camera a little bit for this video because yeah, because as I'm recording this, like it's only like about like a little after 3 o'clock, and yeah, and like the light from like the sun and everything, like it's like really like glowing up the back of the room. So yeah, so I figured I would just like kind of like position the camera a little bit differently so there wasn't be like that big shine line throughout this entire video, and I won't like give you guys headaches or anything with that shine. Yeah, but yeah, okay. And so for this video, I figured I would just talk a little bit about like how I feel about the upcoming Thor movie that's coming out next month. And so yeah, so the new Thor movie, it's called Thor: Love and Thunder, and a couple of trailers have come out for the movie so far. So yeah, so I figured I would just give my thoughts on like how I feel about the movie and how it really looks and how much I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah. So yeah, so this movie like him is making history because yeah, this is now like the first film in the MCU to actually be a fourth installment for a character. So yeah, so Thor's like the only character so far that's gotten like his fourth standalone movie. Yeah, with Iron Man there were only three. With Captain America there was three. Yeah, with Doctor Strange there's been two. With Spider Man there's been three. So yeah, quite a few have gotten like three movies. But yeah, Thor's the first one to get a fourth. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, as far as how this movie looks based on the trailers, I don't know. Like, it does look pretty different from the other Thor movies. Like, when I was talking about like Thor Ragnarok before, I was talking about how like that film like really like had a totally different tone than the first two Thor films did. Yeah, but that didn't really make it a bad thing because yeah, Ragnarok actually really wound up being like a whole lot better than the first two Thor films were. Like I said before, like if you see my reviews for the first two Thor movies, I have said that I did like them, but yeah, they weren't like particularly like among my favorite Marvel films. Yeah, but the third one really is like I really did like the third one a lot more, and it really is like one of my favorite MCU films. Yeah. So yeah, so as far as like the change in tone that the trailer seems to suggest this movie's having, I'm not really going to look at that really as a bad thing. I'm going to keep an open mind about that because Ragnarok showed that like a different style for a sequel can really like be better than its previous installments. So yeah, so I really don't really see the change in tone that this trailer seems to show as really being a bad thing. Yeah. So what this movie really is going to be about really is like, of course, it's like set after the events of Endgame, and apparently, like in this film, it says that Thor is attempting to find inner peace, but he has to return to action, and he ends up like recruiting some like old allies of his. Yeah, yeah, and then in this film, it also shows that the Guardians of the Galaxy are still like in this movie as well. Like, of course, like at the end of Endgame, Thor did like join with the Guardians of the Galaxy, but in this film, like it shows that like all the other Guardians are in this film as well. So my question with that is like, how is it going to work with like it being a Thor film with like all the Guardians of the Galaxy in it when there's also like an upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy 3 coming, and it seems that Thor may be a part of that too. I don't know if like this film is going to like change anything with like Thor like not being with the Guardians anymore, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, I'm really like wondering like how this is really going to play out. Like, is this like really just going to be like focused on Thor and the rest of the Guardians of the Galaxy are just going to be like just like a supporting characters in this film? Yeah, I'm not really sure what it's going to be about. Yeah, but yeah, in this film, it also does show how uh Jane is back in this film. Yeah, Natalie Portman is returning as Jane for the movie, and it shows that like Jane has now become the mighty Thor. Or yeah, so it's interesting thing, like how they brought her back as this. Like, I'm not sure like how she did like become like the new Thor. I don't really know like what the story is going to be behind that. Yeah, the trailers really aren't giving like any sort of like explanation for how that happened. It just like shows like how like she does appear and she does now does have the Milmora hammer. So yeah, so it shows that now she's the new Thor. So I don't really know like what the story is going to be behind that, but yeah, I guess I am like glad that they are bringing back Jane now. Yeah, I was like kind of like found it like kind of unfortunate how like with her not being in Ragnarok, how it really seemed like that she was going to be gone from the movies. Yeah, and I really just found like kind of unfortunate. I mean, not necessarily because I liked her, because she really didn't do a whole lot in the first two films, but yeah, I just said like Thor's like love interest in those films. It just seems that like she didn't even get a proper send off. But yeah, now with her back, hopefully now they can like really like make her like good, and yeah, they'll really like do something like really interesting with her, and yeah, we can be in store for something new with her. So we'll see how that does pan out with like how Jane is like the new Thor, and like if what we'll get with her now. Yeah, and if there will be an explanation for why she is the new Thor. Yeah, and it shows that like in this film, yeah, Valkyrie will be back and Korg will be back. Yeah, yeah, and also like it also says that Jeff Goldblum will reprise the role as the Grandmaster from Ragnarok. Yeah, and I'm not sure if like Loki will be in this movie either. Yeah, because yeah, of course, like this film is apparently like is like said to have like some sort of connection with the Loki series on Disney Plus. So yeah, so I'm not really sure like what sort of connection this will really have with the Loki series. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. Yeah, and like I did with like Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, how I did talk about WandaVision before Multiverse of Madness came out, before I saw that movie. Yeah, like I did with that, like I will give my thoughts on the first season of Loki before I actually do go see this movie, and I will also make a video giving my thoughts on the first season of Loki. So yeah, so that'll be coming up too. Yeah, but yeah, this really does look like a pretty interesting film. Like it really, I'm not really entirely sure what it's going to be about. Yeah, and I guess like we'll just like see like what is in store next for Thor, because it does show like how in the trailer like he does actually get himself back in shape from like how out of shape that he was like in Endgame. Yeah, it just showed that he does really get back in shape, and yeah, he is really back to his old self. So yeah, so I guess it'll be interesting to see like what Marvel does do now with Thor in this next generation of Marvel, and yeah, what will be next in store for Thor, and how much longer will he actually last? Because yeah, of course, like now with this like new generation of Marvel, they are like introducing new characters that, as I have already like talked about with like a Shang-Chi and the Eternals, and we got Blade coming up, and like and also like with these like newer series like with the She-Hulk and Miss Marvel, and yeah, and more like other series like and Moon Knight and other series on Disney Plus as well. So yeah, so we'll see like what they do have in store and like what this will mean for Thor's future with Marvel. Yeah, but yeah, I am looking forward to this movie. Like, yeah, I'm like I don't really see like the change in tone that the trailers are seeming to suggest as really a bad thing. But yeah, we'll see how it works out, because yeah, Ragnarok shows that like changes of tone can really be a good thing. It can really make the film better. So yeah, but we'll just have to wait and see like how this film really does turn out. If it really can like be as good as Ragnarok, or if it will even be like a step down from the first two Thor films. I really don't think that's going to be the case, but I mean nothing's impossible. So we'll see how it turns out. All right. So yeah, so I guess this is all I can really say about how I feel about the Thor: Love and Thunder. Yeah, yeah, like I know I really didn't talk about much, but yeah, the trailers really don't show a whole lot. So yeah, so yeah, it's really just gonna like we're just gonna have to wait to see like when the actual movie does come out next month, how it really does turn out and what it really does do. But yeah, when the movie does come out next month, of course, I will make a video giving my thoughts on the movie when I go see it. All right. So yeah, so those are so yeah, so I guess that's what I have to say so far about Thor: Love and Thunder. So yeah, so yeah, so let me know how you guys feel about the movie, how excited you are. Yeah, and I'll put the trailer down in the description if you want to watch that too. And yeah, if you haven't seen it yet by some chance. All right, but yeah. So I guess that's all I can really say about it. All right. So yeah. So those are my upcoming thoughts on Thor: Love and Thunder so far. So yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah. And yeah, but of course, like Thor: Love and Thunder is coming out next month. Yeah, but yeah, this month like we do have like a couple of big movies coming out as well. Yeah, of course, like this weekend. I think it officially does come out tonight, but yeah, this weekend is when like the new Jurassic World movie comes out. Jurassic World, is it called Dominion? Yes, Jurassic World Dominion. Yeah, that comes out this weekend. Yeah, and yeah, I've said before how like I really wasn't really in support of these like Jurassic World movies. They just seem like really pointless, especially like with the first two films in particular. Like with like just since like they were like just doing like a whole different story and not even bringing back the original characters. Yeah, but now I finally am like looking forward to it because yeah, now they're finally doing it right and they are bringing back the original characters. They are bringing back a Dr. Grant, Dr. Sattler, and Dr. Malcolm. Yeah, and they are going to be in the new Jurassic World movie, and Sam Neill, Laura Dern, and Jeff Goldblum are all returning for it. So yeah, so now that they finally are doing it right, I am looking forward to it. Yeah, and I am planning on going to see the new Jurassic World movie. Yeah, so in honor of the new Jurassic World movie coming out this weekend, like I will be making reviews on the two Jurassic World movies. So yeah, so coming up next, I will be making reviews for the first two Jurassic World movies. Yeah, I've already reviewed the three Jurassic Park movies. I did those a few years ago when I was reviewing Steven Spielberg movies. Yeah, so I've already reviewed those. So if you want to check those out, you can go watch those. But yeah, uh, I will be making reviews on the first two Jurassic World movies, and then I will make a video giving my thoughts on Jurassic World Dominion. I am planning to go see that this weekend, so yeah, I will make a video on that. So yeah, so coming up next, I will be reviewing the first two Jurassic World movies. Yeah, and I will be making my review for the first Jurassic World. I'll probably make that sometime tonight, so stay tuned for that coming up. All right, but yeah, so those are going to be the videos I am going to make next. So yeah, so stay tuned for my reviews of the two Jurassic World movies, as well as my video giving my thoughts on the third one this weekend. All right, so yeah, so those are going to be coming up next. So stay tuned. All right, but yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.